They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and if it was a lefty, like 10,000 words. And horribly correct idioms aside, there is one thing we all know. Talk is cheap. However, as we move towards another fantastic year in the MLB, we do know one thing: the stuff you're about to hear won't be said. Did you hear that, people? These things will not be said this year. Not. You'll get it. I bet Miggy plays 162 games this year. What this team needs is more defense. We're good on hitting. And whatever we got in that Verlander deal was worth it. So worth it. Losing Eric Hosmer to the Padres isn't going to hurt us at all. We have Lucas Duda. I think all players should do double duty like Christian Betancourt. I mean, nobody knows pitching better than a catcher and vice versa. We should hire Ruben Amaro back. That guy knew what he was doing. I think we should hold on to Machado for as long as we possibly can. This team has a real shot at being a contender this year. And besides, Peter Angelos is the best owner in baseball, man. He's got our back. Man, Homer Bailey and his 6.43 ERA really is the anchor we need at the top of this rotation. And Joey Votto should never interact with fans. He's terrible at it.
I remember when you used to be fit.
What's Ozzie Guillen up to these days? Boy, that guy made a lot of sense in his press conferences.
First of all, how much you so buy? Because he will get shot.
Nick Markakis was such a quality pickup for this team. It was clear he just needed a change of scenery from Baltimore. Wait, is this an odd or an even year? Either way, World Series champions. Man, our outfield is on top of hitting the long ball. Pitchers better watch out for these guys. Derek Jeter is starting his tenure off strong with this team. He's a baseball genius. Plus, it's going to be so affordable to go to games now. Can't wait to see what incredible moves he's going to pull off next year. I just love early season games at an outdoor field in Minnesota. And Joe Mauer's making a comeback this year. I can feel it. Odor is definitely one of the most complete hitters in the league and isn't one-dimensional at all. Doesn't strike out that much either. Matt Harvey is a freaking specimen. No doubt in my mind, he pitches the entire season this year. I'm smelling Cy Young. And Jose Reyes, definitely going to return to his 2006 form for sure. David Wright, at least 3 more years in him. I mean, he's only 35. And Tebow's starting in right. Book it. Jose Bautista is so loyal to this city and the fans, no way he ends up playing anywhere else. You know who we should trade cargo to? The Yankees. That's who. I can name every single player on this team. I mean, they've been here for so long. The one thing I'm going to miss the most about McCutchen was his positive and unselfish attitude and his defense. Let's not forget about that. And Clint Hurdle's really on top of this managing thing. Man, that Ryan Braun is so honorable. I'd believe him before anything I read or see on the internet. That's for sure. We don't hit nearly enough home runs. And trading Longoria didn't hurt at all. In fact, I'm already over it. We need to pay Albert Pujols more. Maybe that will get him going. And Mike Trout is such an average ball player. He really doesn't do anything all that great. We need to increase the amount of white fans we have. And we should let Mike Matheny manage us until he dies like a Supreme Court justice. We don't need to sign Arrieta. We have plenty of pitching. And Kyle Schwarber's defense is amazing. That was such a dumb move, signing Zach Greinke to all that money. We're not going to miss JD's offense this year at all. That locker room last year was one of the most harmonious I have ever seen in professional sports. Rick Porcello is a model of consistency. I'm expecting big things out of Hanley Ramirez this year. Aaron Judge is so terrible, like not good at all. Look at him. He swung a bat once, and he is in no way going to be the greatest Yankee ever. No thanks to Jeter letting the Marlins fleece us like that. We're going to have so much trouble scoring runs. It's like you never did anything for us, asshole. We never fold up in the playoffs. What are you talking about? Bryce Harper and his contract aren't going to be a distraction at all this year. I think if we have another long winning streak and blow it in the playoffs, I'm okay with that.
You will have an October to remember.
Why didn't we re-sign Yu Darvish? I mean, he was a bargain at even what Houston signed him for. We're going to miss him in those big spots if we get to the postseason. That's for sure. Verlander needs to keep Kate Upton as far away from the ballpark as possible. She's too much of a distraction. And I wish Altuve was better. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And as always, I'm 5 Points Vids, and you made it to the end of this video. Remember, it was what they were not saying. Not saying.